Alright, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwarash, the honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim wa Akwath, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity in the video through the spirit. Your brother Malak from GMS Detroit. Hey, this right here, man. Hey, this is. I was watching some of this interview. I haven't gotten all the way through it. Don't really need to. More so going to be dealing with the comment out of this video, which once again, it's going to go on to show you that many right now, because of the modern era that we live in and easy access to the internet and the popularity of, you know, certain figures online, you have a lot of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who at any other point in time of, you know, they would have been on the internet looking up Jordans or, you know, big brown booties or whatever the fuck. They've been able to come across the Israelites. And although they watch, although they may subscribe to a couple of channels, they literally do not understand what they are a part of. They do not understand the deeper parts of the faith, of the walk of this ministry, what it truly means to have faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, to be walking the straight and narrow. The majority of our people, and even many and majority of Israelites who know they're Israelites, simply are not going to make it. Their heart is not in the right place, which is their mind. And I'm going to be using a comment to show you what I'm talking about. Right now we have Captain Cesariak here. He just went and did this interview from Real Life Productions. Whether you like it or not, money, attention and money. The guy he pays people to come on his platform because he gets views. I'm talking about real life, right? He likes to interview so-called black people that have influence in the so-called black community, which we're not a part of, right? We're not trying to be a part of the black community. When I say we, I'm referring to Great Millstone. We get on the internet to use as a tool of prophecy to warn the world of what is to come and God's chosen people. Nothing more, nothing fucking less. We are not here to make profit. We're not here to look cute. We're not here to pull in the sisters. This is not a joke. This is not a game. Many of you Israelites watch these videos, you're subscribed to channels, and you have no idea what is in front of you. And I'm going to use a comment to express what I mean. So let me go pull up the comment. I just had it. So Tazariak is giving his interview, right? He's talking about different subjects, right? This and that. Shit, worldly shit, certain spiritual shit, right? Or not spiritual things. But I'm scrolling through the comments because I have a horrible addiction to checking comments. I have to see the minds of the people. And sure, and you bet your ass, we're gonna see a comment, y'all, from a guy who is subscribed to channels, who watches the videos. But he clearly, he doesn't understand what he's a part of. And he's not the only one with that mindset. Because many brothers and elders have been saying, a lot of you, Jake, you just don't know what you're a part of. And it's shown in your movements, your speech, your actions. I'm getting close to this comment. Give me 1 second, y'all. I just had it up, but since starting the video, you know, refreshed everything. Right here, boom. This guy right here. This guy's gonna leave a comment. Hebrew 26 Commandments Power 55. Great Millstone needs to come on. Elder Tahar, Gabar, and Rakah. And he spelled Apostle Rakah's name wrong. So you already know he don't know what's going on. And where's Apostle Ramlot, right? Anyway, the sentiment behind this text is the fact that Great Millstone needs to hop on one of these platforms to boost their notoriety as well. You know, catch up with all the Guerrilla Hebrew does it. Deacon Akadu, you guys need to take a moment and stop and think. What is the purpose of the internet for the prophets? Do the internets use it to get on interviews with secular people of the world to boost their notoriety? Is that why the Heavenly Father created the internet for us to make use of? No. All we have to do is put up our own lessons and our own street preachings. That's all it was given to us for. Anything else is auxiliary. We don't have to do this to reach the people. And when you go on these platforms, you can't tell the 100% truth anyway. You're filtered because you'll offend the host, right? You get to arguing with him. So for this guy to leave this comment, it clearly shows you this is like just a fad, you know. Like, you know, you got your favorite NBA team. Man, I really wish they would trade Rajon Rondo. Man, they should have got him off the Celtics and sent him over to the Wizards. Man, they should have took LeBron, gave him a couple years at the Mavericks. Could have did something. You know, do y'all understand what I'm saying? Jake doesn't know what the fuck is going on. So you know, you click on his channel, he be leaving comments here and there, but you see some of his subscriptions, right? He's subscribed to some very notable brothers, right? I'm seeing you know, GMS, Behold I Come Quickly, right? Brother Michael Allah out of LA, the GMS Baltimore camp, GMS Boston camp, right? Neri Yashwamba out of Dallas, Great Millstone. It looks like that might be GMS Detroit. He might be subscribed to us. GMS UK. So he's watching. Many of you Israelites are watching, but you don't know what you're watching. Because if you understood, then you'd understand that the apostles would never hop on some shit like this, and they've explicitly stated that. The day y'all get an interview from us is when y'all done kidnapped us and y'all taking us to internment camps, and we finna fulfill some Matthew chapter 10. Right? So let's go here, Matthew 11. What do y'all think? What do y'all think the prophets are here for? We are not your internet personalities. We are not your influencers. We're giving you the fucking warning from the creator of all things that he's about to shake this world up. So you need to shape it up. Matthew 11:7. This is Yahushua speaking of John the Baptist. It says, and as they departed, Yahushua began to say unto the multitudes concerning John, what went ye out into the wilderness to see? A reed shaken with the wind? Right? Hey, and you know, you can go look up that picture. You know, the bulrushes, right? And the stick with the, you know, the vegetation on it as it looks, right? It blows in the wind and it falls over and blows away. John the Baptist wasn't like that, right? Essentially, he's not a pushover, right? He was a rough man. Verse 8. But what went ye out for to see? A man clothed in soft raiment? Behold, they that wear soft clothing are in kings' houses. But what went ye out to see? What went ye out for to see? A prophet? Yeah, I say unto you, and more than a prophet. John the Baptist wasn't some soft pushover to appeal to the delicacies of Israel. He was a raw-ass prophet. And that's what we are. We're not here to do interviews with these fucking infidels. Have you not paid attention to the track record of these Israelites who go hop on all these interviews and do this and try to get all this internet fame? Tazadakia, the man who's calling himself the Comforter, is fucking deceased. Gorilla Hebrew just got exposed for being a fucking sodomite, a self-made sodomite at that. God damn it. These Israelites who want all this internet fame are constantly being exposed for being fucking weirdos. We have no part in that. We're not on the highways and byways for fame and popularity. Many of you Israelites do not understand what this walk entails. Many of you are the fucking chaff that's going to get blown apart from the wheat. You're simply fodder. You're bullet mags. You're flesh shields for the true prophets who understand and are going to be hidden behind you. We are not, this is not the NBA draft. Come on, Jake. You can't sincerely be that low-minded. You subscribe to all them channels and you ain't soaked up nothing. You ain't soaked up none of the apostles they've done those, gone on those talk shows in decades past. And what is it avail? Nothing. Because like they always say, everybody's going to go home believing the same thing they believe when they showed up. You're not about to convert anybody. That's why we don't go on those public outreaches. It's not needed. The elect are going to hear the word and be sealed. You don't have to force the elect. Come on, man. Hey, let me get this out of Corinthians, man. A lot of you, Jake, are fucking reprobates. Straight up, straight down. 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. A lot of you are a lot of Israelites are reprobates. The ones of you who are sincere, they're watching this and understand, then you know the difference, right? But a lot of you, some of you don't. You watch these videos, you got your little fringes on your fucking your little dickies and your hainies, right, and your Fruit of the Loom, and you still have absolutely zero understanding of what you're dealing with, of what's at stake, and what our job is. We are not here to appeal to people's feelings. There's going to come a time where they take us up in the eyes of the world. And when they do that, is it going to be in a spot of admiration? No, it's going to be under the threat of death for the ones of us that they do grab up. You want your interview? That's when you get your fucking interview. And when that time comes, what does it say? Matthew 10, it says, hey, y'all want to keep getting all this attention to yourselves? You go got it. And when this shit pops off, you the first ones they're gonna come headhunting for. You got all the attentions. You're gonna get what you want. You wanted everybody to know your name? They're gonna know your name. Matthew 10, I'm gonna start at 17. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. Here it is. Y'all are running to divulge shit to these people. Yahushua is telling us to beware these men. That same guy, Real Life Productions, when Esau Edom, the so-called white man, kicks in his door, do you think he's gonna oh no, I ain't snitching on my master, I ain't boy, he gonna sing like a fucking bird. They don't even have to torture him. All these people y'all run in to do debates and podcasts with. You, Jake, don't. You just don't. Hey, like Elder Ariella say, if this was real war, many of us already, a lot of you Israelites already be fucking dead. If this was an actual war we had to fight, plenty of you had already gotten yourself smoked. Matthew 10 and 18, it says, ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. And this happened to the disciples, which became the apostles, literally. And in most cases, it was under force. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. Right. And when those days come, y'all, we're not going to be talking about the BET Awards or talking about Kendrick Lamar when they take us up and have us before guillotines and whatnot under the threat of death. Some brothers, it's going to be a spirit is going to be on them to be pitch black silent. And some brothers are going to be breathing out spiritual fucking fire, damning these people in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Right? But this, what we're dealing with is not a joke or not a game. We're dealing with we're about to step into the end of the fucking world, the end of this civilization as you know it. And here go you niggas want to be podcast buddies with the whole world. Have just making mockery of the ministry. Let me ask you, do you think in 2 Maccabees, the 6th chapter, the old man who chose to be tortured to death rather than to eat pork, do you think he would have went doing interviews with the Greeks? Those 7 brethren with the mother, do you think they would have hopped on and went and did some interviews and podcasts? Huh? Do you think Judas Maccabeus would have went and hopped on and did some fucking pod? Do you think King David would have went on and hopped on and did some goddamn podcasts? Y'all really have absolutely so many of you know not you know not was shit, you know, Yahushua was speaking to a heathen woman, but that applies to some of you niggas, man, too. You know not what you a part of at all, or what you do at all. Hey, and I could stay in the whole book of Matthew for this video. Yahushua himself gave us the guideline for dealing with situations like this, y'all. Come on. Matthew 7, I'm going to start at verse 6. It says, give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast out your pearl before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rent you. And that's exactly what would happen. And that's exactly what I... Here it is, some of those same people, so-called Guerrilla Hebrew, then hopped on them No Jumper podcasts, and the very next week, they're talking shit about him, right? Calling him crazy. Then he comes back, then they're calling him Jesus, like that one fat black nigga, all right? Crazy. These people, you hear it is, you're on there talking to people who do not believe. Nigga smoking weed, nigga about to go do some nigga gangbanger over here, over there. Everything you say is going in one ear, out the other. The majority of the people in the comment boards are just talking shit. It's not going out to the sincere flock, right? All we have to do is go out to the highways and byways and do our lessons. Hey, the scripture said what? Highways and hedges. That's the only place. That's where we're told to be, right? Go out and we set up and we prophesy. Then we do our lessons for extra edification for the flock. We're not going to the insincere idiots of the world who already don't believe. The elect is going to get this word, receive it, and hold it. The majority of the people of this world, they're not going to get it. If you teach it to the majority of our people, they will rebel against you. Take what you say, bend it, use it against you, blaspheme you, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, slander you, curse you, like many of our people do. Even in some of the comments there at that video, you're going through it. Some of them people is talking shit. Farrakhan Ben said that. Y'all need to go. Fuck Farrakhan. But once again, you're teaching holy things to a bunch of unholy idiots. Fuck these people. And our apostles are not about to hop on them daggone podcasts. But if you are actually sincere and you've been watching, you've been subscribed to all these channels for all these years, and you would still go on to make a statement like that, then you don't know what's going on. You're completely clueless. Everything that you've heard has been going in one ear and out the other. Truly. If you've watched the apostles at least for a couple of years, you've heard them address how they feel about going on them damn podcasts and whatnot. They didn't told us not to. Why do you think you don't see any of the Great Millstone members hopping on that shit? Because we've been told explicitly not to. Why? Verses just like this. Cast not your pearls before swine. Let me get this real quick. I ain't gonna drag this on too much longer. I just wanted to highlight the fucking boy, you see something new and stupid every day, man. It never ceases to fail to amaze, man. It's absolutely foolishness. Proverbs 9. Yep. Hey, straight up right here, bro. Forsake they ass. Proverbs 9 and 6. Forsake the foolish and live, and go in the way of understanding. He that reproveth the scorner getteth to himself shame, and he that rebuketh the wicked man getteth himself a blot. Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. There it go. We're not teaching. We're preaching to the wise, to those who know. Ooh, what did it say in 2nd Esdras? Ooh, we don't need to hop on these interviews and get, here it is, and the apostles have said it. You can get a video or get 100,000 views. There might only be 1,000 sincere people. We're not doing that. 2nd Esdras, what is that? 8 and... Come on now. What do you y'all really know what you're reading? I don't think you do. 2nd Esdras 8 and 51. Right at it. It says, but understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. That's who we're dealing with. Those that are like us. We're not here to try to wake up the masses of our people that we scripturally and prophetically know will not understand this word under any circumstance alive on earth, nigga, ever in their life. They're destined to not understand the word. That's literally their lot. They'll never ever get it ever in their life. You would have to be a damn fool. 2nd Esdras 12, another good one. Jump to it, 37 and 38. Hot boy. Therefore write all these things that thou hast seen in a book, and hide them, and teach them to the wise of the people, whose hearts thou knowest may comprehend and keep these secrets. The majority of our people will not comprehend the understanding of the scriptures. This word will not hold inside of them. There's parables on that, right? The parable of the old wine bottles. It'll burst them asunder. Old rag to a new, it'll tear. This word and this understanding is exclusive. Going on these podcasts and these open interviews with these secular, rebellious niggas is going to turn to you, you hard-headed Israelites who want to be the cool boy in school. You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out real soon. All right, so that's it, y'all. This guy, and he's not alone. He was foolish enough to make the comment, but he's not alone. I'm willing to bet he's not alone. All right, we're not. What we're doing is not a popularity contest. This is not a fad. The prophets go out to preach. Jeremiah 28:8. Y'all should know the verse. This is not a high school popularity test. This is not a beauty pageant. This is deadly serious. Many of you Israelites, you're watching these other camps, you're watching these other people, and your head is all mixed up on what the truth is and what it ain't. And this definitely is not what it's about. So that's it, y'all. We give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Takurash, the honors, the elders and apostles, their millstone, peace, blessings, salutations to all that the Akim, Aqua, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Shalom.